Hey guys, this is DK Spencer. So you guys are getting ready to watch a video of mine where this is more just a fun video. I test like 44 joules versus 66 joules in ballistic gel with the same ammo. So the ballistic gel I'm using is actually quite old, and it is harder than the ballistic gel that you guys typically see people using in videos. So you don't go by the penetration of this gel and this ammo versus something you've seen somebody else do, because it's a different density. So it takes more power to get us deep into this, is what probably 99% of the people that you're seeing use has. So and also this is some crystal clear gel. This stuff is at least 4 or 5 months old, so it's it's not the best gel anymore. So but still looks better than a lot of people's. Man, some people really don't know how to make ballistic gel, I'm saying. But anyway, the test that I do, when I compare the V2s and the Canada Riot Balls, so all I'm doing in that is alternating shots with the same power, same distance into the same gel. So that's what that is. It's just a penetration test, and bear in mind, see, a Canada Riot Ball is 2 grams heavier than a Joule V2. So here's the thing: people try to find out, and it's a personal preference thing. I like the Canada Riot Balls. I think they're awesome. I've had really good accuracy out of them, and and Mikey's just bent over backwards to help me with them and everything, or help me with everything really. Bear in mind that they're 2 grams heavier than a Joule V2. So when it comes to ballistics, there's not just a yes and no or a right and wrong. There's a lot of different factors you have to look at when it comes to ballistics. So, and definitely not saying that a Joule V2 is light enough or too light. As this is just an extreme example. But if you're shooting like a 3 gram ball versus an 8 or 10 gram ball, yeah, the feet per second are going to be higher. But once it gets there, it's not going to have as much. It's not going to carry as much energy to the target. And when you're looking at joules, you're looking at energy. When you're looking at feet per second, you're looking at speed. So, there's always inevitably somebody will comment and make some statement about the feet per second, and it just shows that they just don't understand what they're talking about. So 328 feet per second is 50 joules with a Canada Riot Ball. 328. A Joule V2, you have to get to 368, and I'm pretty dang close if I'm not dead on, but it's like 328 versus 368 for it to be the same power. Now, that's not saying you have to have more power for a V2. That's not what that's saying. What that is saying is, though, if your marker's strong enough to propel a Canada Riot Ball to 328 feet per second, then if you put a V2 in it, it should theoretically propel it to 368. So if you guys are seeing a marker and saying, why is its feet per second so slow? Because I see my boy shooting V2s and it's like 20 higher. Well, he's using a 2 gram lighter ball. Now, is that a problem? Absolutely not. Now, is a 3 gram ball on something like this a problem? My opinion, absolutely yes. Only when it comes to this stuff, when it comes to anything past a Burna or a pretty weak like FSC, like I've got some like in the mid 20s or whatever, you can tune stuff, especially like FSC. So I'm not going to get into that whole thing, but if I've got a FSC tuned lower than what somebody else's is, it's because I'm maximizing the amount of shots I have in the mag versus trying to get a high number for the first one and not even have enough to carry through the last one. So, but anyway, off of that tangent. So anyway, just bear in mind, ballistic gel. The ballistic gel is older. It's not standard density, so you can it's only valid to compare into the same block at the same time, not looking at another video with different ballistic gel. So just bear that in mind. So we can't measure the penetration on any of this and say, oh, it does this deep in ballistic gel. Nope, because it's not. No, it's not standard ballistic gel. Most of the stuff you see people using aren't. And for those of you guys, just another little side note, those of you guys that don't know, there's a method to test ballistic gel to see, and it's with an air gun, believe it or not, a BB gun. The way the FBI does it is with a BB gun. So y'all look into that. There is a way to know if your ballistic gel meets the specs or not. So there's no point in arguing about it. You can just check. So anyway, first part of the video, just shooting 2 different power levels with the same ammo. Middle of the video is totally just for fun, and we're going to do a lot more of that. God, it gets expensive though. Because I'm going to tell you right now, not a single ball survived the middle part of this video. But then the last part of this is just a penetration test, and you know, like I say, we're using a 2 gram heavier ball. It's shot with the same power. This is just kind of showing that, you know, it's getting there with more power, and that is the you know, the essence of ballistics right there. You know, you want to find the perfect balance between something that's going to be heavy enough to carry the power you need to the target, heavy enough to not get thrown off course by any puff of wind, but light enough to be able to make it to the target without, you know, taking a nosedive into the ground 2 feet outside the barrel because it's like a bowling ball and it's too heavy. So, to each their own, different weights, different things, different ballistics. There's a lot of variables, so there's no right or wrong answer as to what weight does, you know, just, you know, there's a lot to it. Most of you guys that are watching my stuff know that, but there's always somebody that comments that don't, so, and I'm not too active, so you guys help keep them straight down there. All right, and guys, everybody in the group and everything, thank you guys for keeping everything going. I'm trying my best to do life and do videos and stuff, and I really appreciate all you guys. We got some good moderators and good experts in the group, and everybody's like keeping it going, and I'm actually shocked every time I look and see how the group has grown. So, Less Lethal DK Spencer, or Less Lethal YouTube's DK Spencer and Friends on Facebook, great group. And then I also have a page on Facebook, and it's DK Spencer Custom Kinetics. So, there you go. Anybody that has been asking about any markers or anything like that, I'm only dealing with people that come onto my page and my group and get to know us, and people either that other people I know or people that, you know, we get to know from that. So just too many fake people, too many fake time wasters and stuff otherwise. So I think that's the best way to do it. So come on over to the group and you know, hang around. And, you know, if I don't have anything up, there's definitely some other people that do. All right, enough about this. Here we go. Okay, I've got the GoPro hooked up and the phone because I'm having really bad luck with the phone and filming. So the first is going to be the Canada Riot Balls, 9.9 gram Hybrid Canada Riot Balls. I'm going to shoot out of the 6-inch barreled 44 joule DK Super Shorty. So now that's 44 joules. Here comes 66 plus. Same distance, same ammo, 9.9 gram Hybrid Canada Riot Balls. Okay. Okay. So there's the difference in penetration. Alright, I'm gonna shoot the other half of this. Y'all know what? I wonder what it would do to that. Donnie, the Don, has wanted me to shoot at bricks and blocks for a while. I just dropped every ball. Dang it, that was stupid. Me, the guy who pushes everybody should use a sling, walking around no sling. And this is going to be a 66 joule plus VKS that I built. Busted it. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. This is the 66 plus joule Grimberg barrel VKS. I'm gonna shoot alternating balls. I've filled a mag with Canada Riot Ball Joule V2, Canada Riot Ball Joule V2, Canada Riot Ball. You get the picture. So, wow. Good Lord. I'm actually going for, you know, data, not going for a cool video, like montage or whatever. So I'm gonna, you know, take my time and do this. Good Lord. I actually bought stuff today because Mikey's going to tell me. I love Mikey. Mikey is the man. Mikey with Canada Riot Balls. These are the 9.9 gram Hybrid Canada Riot Balls, and then the Joule V2s, which they're about 8. If I'd post this as a standalone video, probably not. But anyway, so to tell the story about Mikey, right? So Mikey starts helping me with the M17. Before, well, he knew I'd already bought the M17 from Amazon, and then contacted him to help me. I already knew that he was not going to get a sale on the M17, and still took so much time, it was unreal. Y'all, Mikey's an awesome guy. Wow. He can make some awesome ammo too. I guess I should have. So, yeah, I shouldn't do it that way because it'll get confusing as to which ones, you know. So far, every single one of them, the Canada Riot Balls have been farther, have went farther than the Joule V2 fired before or after it, except for this one because it hit the back of that Joule V2. So, let's see. Actually, we're empty anyway. Perfect timing. Okay. All right. So, actually.